Hi ARK fans, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be doing September 16th highlights. And in the highlights today we have Robinhood. They have added 356,000 extra shares. For NanoDimension, 364,000 extra shares. So these are just two of the highlights, but there are many more. We will go over the market value trend, we'll go over the biggest moves, and we will also keep an eye on the four favorite companies, NanoDimension, Palantir, DraftKings, and Skillz. See how they traded those for today. So stay with me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank Welcome back, guys. In ARK summary section, we keep an eye on market value, which is this trend. It's a downward trend, doesn't look good. Yesterday it was up, and today also it is up. So it is definitely looking upward, but overall, if you look at it, it's not a great trend. 42.53 billion at the end of day today. This is how 43.53 billion is divided in all the 8 ETFs that they have. This is the number of companies in those ETFs, and the number of companies has remained constant since yesterday to 276. They have reduced a lot of companies over past 15 to 16 days. I did a mid-month update yesterday, so if you are interested in looking at which companies those are, biggest moves of first half of the month, you can refer to that video from yesterday. Today is just about today. Biggest moves, we look at it two ways. One, by percentage of shares movement, so any company to which the shares were added or removed by 3% or more will show up here. This is our threshold today, just to make it more consumable. And then we change this to 0 and increase market value change. So these are the companies that follow that criteria, fit that criteria of 3% change in number of shares. This is their ranking in 276 companies that they're invested in. And this is the change in shares count, and this is the change in the market value. When I move my cursor over these, you will see more information. So Walt Disney topping the charts today with 14% extra shares, 51,000 extra shares. Not a big change in terms of market value, 8.9 million. When I hover over these, you'll see that stock price has been a roller coaster, looks like this month, and they have been buying more and more. Xometry, maybe they have been buying Disney more and more because it's expected that they are going to increase the price of their subscription, Disney Plus subscription. Xometry, 11%, 25,000 shares. Berkeley Lights 8%, 670,000 shares added. Even though they added, the market value is in red, as you can see here, and the reason is the stock price has gone down quite a bit, and they're buying the dip. Protolab 8% more, New Technology 7% more, Robinhood 5% more, so 356,000 shares. This is the biggest moves in terms of market value and shares both combined. It's 15.5 million extra worth of shares that they bought. In terms of negative, you'll see Lending Club Corp 30% removed, Jehicas 27% removed, NXP 20% removed, Caribou Biosciences 9% removed, Alphabet 6% removed, 5% removed, Novartis, Nintendo 5% removed. So just a quick information on how I do these, how I bring this information to you guys. I do a diff from yesterday, so I download their data on daily basis. I've been doing it since January this year, so that's why I'm able to do these diffs. From yesterday, from beginning of the month, for a quarter, for the entire year. So that's why nobody else can do that. No other YouTuber can do that. This is the USP of the channel. So now let's reduce this to 0. And so these are all the companies, and then increase the market value difference. Market value change for today. Let's keep it at 10 million and see what are the various companies that pop up. Look at that. So there may not be any share value change because that threshold is 0, but market value change is more than 10 million. These are the companies that fit that criteria. Palantir, which is ranked 12 right now, look at that, because they've been buying aggressively. Stock price popping up to 28, and hence that's really green today. Square, again, stock price going up. Teladoc, same story. Unity Software, same story. UiPath, they added 2% extra shares, 401,000 shares, difference of 28.4 million. Soaring Eagle, you have IntelliTherapeutics, Roku. I'll hover over all of these. PagerDuty, Robinhood, I just went over that. Devilio C, Protolabs, 10x Genomics. In terms of negative, they've removed 30% of Lending Club, and hence you have 35.7 million reduced there. Tesla 1% removed from yesterday. So in my video yesterday, which was for 15 days, so since the beginning of September, they had reduced 10% of Tesla, and they continue to reduce even more, looks like 1% more. Coinbase 1% from yesterday, so it doesn't mean that 1% from September 1st. This is then you have two simple holdings. Then you have Exact Sciences as well. So lots of negative too. Now let's take a look at overall portfolio, how it looks when we do a diff from yesterday. Tesla red, Palantir very green, Zillow, Square, Twilio, Teladoc, Coinbase is red, Grayscale Bitcoin is red. So this is how overall portfolio looks. New and removed company are none today. We saw the trend. Total number of companies remain the same. And this is the watch list that we keep an eye on for these 4 companies on daily basis. We do a diff on weekly basis, monthly basis, and quarterly and yearly also. So NanoDimension, if you do a diff from yesterday, it's 1.9% more, 364,000 shares added. Even though the difference that it made in market value is just 2 million, stock price kind of flat compared to yesterday. They bought more shares, though maybe they are expecting. So look at the spike in shares. Maybe they are expecting something big that's going to happen there. DraftKings, 0.1 share added, Skillz a little bit, and Palantir. These are more of adjustment rather than buying or selling. And this is the difference in market value that it has caused. Palantir we went over today because of the stock price rising. Now, since there is a big movement in this, let's also take a look at the trends for NanoDimension. When I click on it, these charts move. So let's see by ETFs, in which ETF did they add? So it looks like they added in ARKQ. That's where they're adding. Rest of them, it's actually reduced in ARKW, but ARKQ they have added. Print and IZRL remaining the same. This is the market value for those shares. And let's take a look at what is its rank. So rank has remained 66. When I change the date range to go back to January, since the time I've been collecting this data, the rank has been maintained quite a bit actually, even though the stock price has gone 3 times down. So it used to be 18 bucks at one point and now it's 6. They have maintained the position very well in the overall portfolio to 66 rank still. So that's NanoDimension. This is a fun chart, a ranking of all the companies. When you highlight one company, it shows how it has been proceeding. So let's take a look at quickly. Let me show you the magic of it. Palantir as well. So look at that. Earlier this year in January, it was ranking 106, and look at how much they have bought. They continue to buy more and more and more, showing high conviction. It's ranking 12 in there. All the funds combined, all the companies, 276 companies, it's ranked 12. So that's that, guys. This was your daily dose. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.